Good morning people, hello and welcome to another vlog episode of the India Darshan travel series. So right now I'm in Kanyakumari, it's 9:30 in the morning and it's time to bid farewell to the last point of India, the southernmost tip of India, Kanyakumari. So as you can see from the board, I have a couple of options to explore, but I've already done Madurai and we came through Tirunelveli. So the next destination is going to be Trivandrum in Kerala. So we're going to cross state borders into Trivandrum, into Kerala, and we're going to start exploring Kerala, and it's going to be my first time in Kerala. So really excited to see what that state has to offer. Let's get started. Let's enjoy the ride. Okay, so today's ride is just gonna be 104 kilometers to get to Thiruvananthapuram or Trivandrum for short. So that's not too bad. Let's take it nice and easy. It's just 9:30 at the moment. And then there's a residential premises for the Jain pilgrims here. Nice. This has some really beautiful churches. Look at this one, another one. Another mini lake of sorts with lotuses flourishing here. It's pretty big, goes all the way that far. So we are supposed to go towards the Nagarcoil area, which is also where we went yesterday for the day trips out of Kanyakumari. So technically, if you don't have luggage or you are okay with leaving your luggage out in the public, you could do those 2 points on the way to Trivandrum as well. But I wanted freedom, so I did it as a half-day trip. Found a good coffee shop along the way, so got myself 2 bhajis, 1 banana bhaji, 1 green chili bhaji and coffee. So didn't get filter coffee yet again, but this would do for now. And the route is, I'm riding pretty slow. The road has like potholes in the middle, so can't go too fast, and it's a very narrow lane, but anyways, it's a nice view. So let's grab our brunch and then we'll be on our way. So something really interesting happened and I really appreciated it. So I was just having my bhaji and coffee break out here, and 2 fire service officers came down. They saw Fortuner Haryana number plate, they saw me as an outsider, and they did the math and they figured out that this is mine and I am here. So they were initially sitting there, but they turned around and sat with me, as you can see here. I didn't take them in the vlog because those guys were wearing uniform, so it's not good to take officers in uniform, but we chatted for almost half an hour. And sir, if you're watching this vlog, I really appreciate the conversation. He was an ex-army guy, so we were sharing our travel history and what we have seen around the country, and they were really happy that I was doing this and they really enjoyed interacting with me. So it was an epic experience, totally unexpected, but something that I will remember for a lifetime. I told him, like, if he wasn't in the uniform, I would have taken a selfie with him, but he said it's okay, it was a great experience and we both will remember it for the rest of our lives. So all in all, pretty good coffee break. let's continue the ride further and head to our destination of Trivandrum in Kerala. This place is suddenly selling a lot of lottery tickets. Maybe it's legal here. Hey, interesting. Some village along the way. You see small shops, big shops. There are like 15 different shops lined up along the way previously. Maybe it's a big thing. Don't know where we are. Padan Thalu Mudu. That's the name of the place. Okay. Another one. Lottery agency. I see so many of them. Wherever you look is just lottery. And we are finally entering Kerala. This is the virtual state border. Nice. Wish the board was a bit more scenic, but this is it. Alright people, it's time check, 12:45 in the afternoon, and we have entered into God's own country, Kerala. We are about 15 or 20 kilometers away from Trivandrum, and I'm taking shelter under this huge tree because it's a lot of shady area and wanted to take a break. Couple of shops around here, so maybe I'll grab some juice or shake if they're still open. And one thing I noticed ever since I crossed the state border is that this place is a lot more quieter in terms of traffic. Like, people are driving in their lanes, no random overtaking, no air horns kind of making your ears ring, so that's pretty nice. And I'm actually on the main road and it's relatively quiet and the traffic is very disciplined, so I'm really liking it out here. And we are going through this kind of like serpentine road, so the ride is also fun, but it's also hot and humid. So let's take a juice break, rest up for a short one, and then we'll start hotel hunting in Trivandrum. What an absolutely epic highway. Such an amazing view from here. So made it to the beach section. So this is pretty much the end of the road. There are a couple of different hotels around here that I've been doing hotel hunting in. So there's a Hotel Peacock, they said no single occupancy. There's a Pink Flower tourist home, they say no occupancy. There's one God's own villa over there that was a little bit on the premium side because they had the swimming pool, indoor parking and everything. So they're going the resort way. There's the Golden Sands here. I also called one other place they're sending the guy because it's kind of like a maze out here and it's hard to figure out how to go, where to go. So they're sending a guy, and if that deal cracks then I might have a place to stay. There seems to be, this is the beach side, so I want to stay here for a while, enjoy the water. And there's a big Padmanabham Swami temple out here, which is the richest temple. Then there are lots of beaches, and then there's an island. So I went to this God's own villa place, and the receptionist was very kind, so we were chatting and they explained a lot about places to see. So it looks like I can stay here for 3-4 nights. That's why I want the accommodation to be well within a budget so I can extend my stay here. Let's see how this deal turns out. If it cracks, then we'll have an accommodation, and it's 2 p.m. so probably we're just gonna hang out by the beach today and take it easy. Let's see how things go. So got myself a good deal. This is the property, Sky Palace Beach Hotel. My room is on the first floor. I'll just go get my bags from the parking. As you can see, there's no parking here, so we will go back to the public parking and get our bags. That's okay, a little bit of inconvenience, but at least it's good. It's a narrow, teeny tiny street, so can't expect a whole lot out here. And I need to remember which way we came from so that I don't forget at the end of it. But it's all like these kind of narrow street alleys all around, and one of these streets is going to bring us to the beach as well. So for now I took it for 3 nights. Might extend it if I need to, but I think 3 nights should be good enough for a start. That's the pay and use parking. So I think this is good enough because outside on the streets the police has a no parking sign and I don't want a fine. So let's pay up and settle in. I got an AC room. Alright people, so this is my room. This hotel is about 30 years old, but it's very neat and clean and very spacious. So this is a single occupancy room. So that's my bed. This is a cloth hanger. There's also a wardrobe. The AC is running, which is very much needed out here. It's very hot and humid. And this is the bath and wash area. So it has a very clean bathroom as well. And I asked the bhaiya here and he says beach is like you can just walk straight out from the hotel. In under 30 seconds you will end up at the beach. So now it's 2:15. It's very hot outside. So I'm gonna rest up and have some water and settle in and connect to Wi-Fi, etc. And later in the evening we'll go out for a swim. So I'll change from my riding gear. Wait, how do I show you? From my riding gear to my swimming gear. So we'll have swimming shorts and stuff that I've been clinging on to for a while to get a chance to swim. So now is the moment. And he explained that I can go to the lighthouse and swimming is allowed only until 6 p.m. So grab my backpack and we'll leave around 4:35ish when the heat has died down a little bit, and then we can enjoy both sightseeing and exploring the lighthouse. And there are a lot of foreigners out here, so especially from Russia, and one of them saw my backpack and said he's a traveler. So anyways, this is the first floor. Lots of bamboo, lots of greenery all around. There's a kitchen down there. That's when we came up from, and this is my room, the first one. So let's settle in and then we go venture out after a little break. There's also an outdoor seating if you want to have a collaboration meeting with me, then we can do it outside. Anyways, just kidding. See you after a short break.
A few inches later.
4 p.m. time to venture out because I think the lighthouse has a time limit of approximately till 5 p.m. and then to swim you have a limit until 6 p.m. So let's go grab a bite to eat, check out the lighthouse and then go for a swim and enjoy the sunset vibes. Pretty funky cafe. And they have a lot of these kind of light beachwear kind of yoga clothes out here. Some places are also doing yoga classes. So I guess that's why they have so many clothes shops lined up all along. But I can already hear the sound of the waves, so I guess we are at the beach already. Full on beach vibes out here. I don't know, I hope the audio is clear because I already left the mic at home for going in the water. But there's like shops lined up, lounger chairs over there available for rent. I'm going that way to get to the lighthouse, and yeah, everything is pretty close, and it's a red flag beach, so it's a very dangerous place. So I will probably be in the very shallow side. You can see how strong the waves are, so not gonna go too far for a proper open water swim. Oh yeah, I think I forgot to mention, so there's like very steep hills out here. You see this car probably looks a bit flat, but it's like 70-degree incline all the way up and also on the way down. So you have to be a good driver of the hills if you want to get here and DIY the driving. Ayurveda is also very prominent out here in Kerala. So if you want to get a Ayurvedic therapeutic massage or treatment or consult or spices, that's something that you can get here. We are here, the entrance. Let's go up to the lighthouse. So grabbed myself an entry ticket for the lighthouse. It's 30 rupees for an Indian citizen, and they say go quickly, it closes at 5 and it's 4:20. I don't think I need 40 minutes for this, but anyways, let's strike this off first because this is a timed monument. There's also an elevator here if you want, but I'm just climbing the stairs. Let's wing it, save some time. Just got done with the watchtower lighthouse. We went all the way up there. Actually the lift stops somewhere around that last window, and then the section with the green stairs you have to climb anyways, and it's very narrow and cramped. Now it's closing time, so a lot more people are coming in, so it's getting crowded up there. So now that we are done, we go back to the beach side. Either grab a bite to eat before or after. Oh, there's a cafe here. Let's see if they have some food to eat. Just after the milkshake I didn't eat anything, so kind of hungry a little bit before going for a swim. Very touristic prices for snacks, so I guess I'll skip it, and it's gonna be the same pricey situation at the beachside shops anyway, so might as well try my luck over there. What an experience. Crazy waves. Look at this, a big one. Wow, the waves are really strong and people are surfing in it. Look at the size of this wave. 1, 2, 3. Now we're gonna go at the side once I'm done swimming. It's 5:15 and we're gonna enjoy a nice sunset with the waves. One more dip. Oh, another one. One last one. 1, 2, 3. The time lapse wasn't perfect, but I still tried. It's very cloudy today, so it hid behind the clouds. And there are some cargo containers over there. Probably this is a shipping route. And I see some restaurants and shacks coming to life now. Since it's 6:15 p.m. and I haven't had a proper meal in a while. Let's go find ourselves a nice restaurant that is budget friendly and gives us a good meal. And we can enjoy the waves and whatever sunset is left for us in the clouds, because now is not a good time to swim. The waves are getting stronger, so let's walk away from here over to that side.